Have you ever wondered why you still haven't received the wealth and wisdom you've been patiently waiting for? Why it feels like you're stuck in the same loop of setbacks and missed chances, like luck is always just out of reach? Well, this June 2025, that cycle could finally break, not just for this month or this year, but possibly for the rest of your life. Because something extraordinary is shifting. This June, the frequencies of the cosmos are aligning in a rare and powerful way. And within this celestial shift lie six sacred numbers, whispers from the universe you may have never noticed before. These numbers aren't just digits, they are energy codes, vibrations that carry meaning, movement, and manifestation. Backed by ancient astrology and the deep insights of numerology, they hold the potential to turn tides, open paths, and change your fortune. In the world of Buddhist wisdom, we are taught that life doesn't scream at us. It speaks softly, clearly, and only to those who truly listen. And often, its messages come through the things we overlook: repetitive numbers, strange coincidences, intuitive nudges, all signs, all guides. As we approach the early days of June 2025, we are entering an incredibly rare alignment of spiritual and material energy. Mercury will help you focus your intentions with clarity. Venus will soften your heart and open it to receive. Together, they form a cosmic portal, a window where abundance flows naturally to those who are ready and aware. And here's the most exciting part. If you stay with me until the very end of this video, I'll be revealing a bonus number, a powerful master code known for its ability to supercharge your desires, accelerate manifestations, and bring abundance into your life more rapidly, more clearly, and with greater purpose. So before we begin, take a moment to tune in. Align your body, your mind, and your spirit. Take one deep breath and act on it now. Hit that like button, subscribe to Buddhism Trail, and affirm your openness by commenting this mantra below. I am ready to align with the universe and receive wealth. Now, let's get started. Let's begin this journey with a number that doesn't wait to be discovered. It shows up fully alive, ready to transform ordinary moments into powerful turning points. This is not just a number, this is a frequency, and that frequency is 3. Imagine you're walking through your day, lost in the usual blur meetings, deadlines, responsibilities, and then something catches your attention. Maybe it's a child's laugh that lifts your mood, a sudden inspiration out of nowhere, or the peaceful rhythm of nature when everything else feels chaotic. That's the energy of 3 at work, subtle but magnetic, playful yet profound. Number 3, it doesn't whisper, it resonates. It's the energy that reminds you. You're not here just to follow the routine. You're here to create, to speak, to shine. When you feel unheard or overlooked, 3 is the echo of your inner voice calling you to rise. It's the creative spark that urges you to write that message, start that project, or simply speak your truth out loud. But this isn't about surface-level expression. In the Buddhist path, 3 mirrors something far deeper: the harmony of mind, body, and spirit, the foundation of true alignment. And more beautifully, it reflects the sacred trio within the Eightfold Path: right thought, right speech, and right action. These are not just teachings, they are tools for powerful living. When your thoughts are mindful, your words are kind, and your actions are purposeful, your life begins to move with meaning. That's not coincidence. That's cosmic alignment. And why is this alignment especially important now? Because the energy around June is not passive. It's alive with opportunity. You're entering a window of time where the universe is more open, more generous, more tuned into your intentions. It's the ideal moment to shake off the weight of someday and take that one bold step into who you really are. Creativity doesn't always look like a canvas or a stage. It could be how you comfort someone, how you solve a challenge, or how you style your morning routine. It's the way you show up in the world when you're not afraid of being seen. So feel into this number. Let 3 be your nudge, not to become someone else, but to return to yourself with more energy, more courage, and more presence. This is your time to speak with heart, act with clarity, and live in rhythm with your higher self. And here's the powerful secret. When you do that, when you align with your truth and express it unapologetically, you're no longer waiting for luck to find you. You become the energy that attracts it. Let's explore a number that doesn't shout, but whispers with quiet wisdom. Number 18. On the surface, it may seem ordinary, but beneath its calm face lies a powerful spiritual invitation, an invitation to reset, to shift, and to finally break free from what's been silently draining your energy and blocking your path to prosperity. Think about this. Have you ever felt like you're walking through life with invisible chains around your ankles? You're moving but slowly, trying but tired, working hard yet not arriving where your heart truly wants to be. That feeling isn't just mental, it's energetic. And 18 comes to gently loosen those chains. In Buddhist philosophy, transformation doesn't always come through force. Often, it begins with awareness and release. And the number 18 arrives in your life like a sacred bell, ringing softly in the distance, calling you to notice what's no longer aligned, what's outdated, and what needs to be released so the new can finally enter. Now imagine your life as a room you've been living in for years. Over time, you've filled it with memories, habits, fears, doubts, and routines. But if you never clean it out, if you never open the windows or let the light in, how can anything fresh come in? 18 is that open window. It tells you, it's time to make space. Something better is waiting. And here's the beautiful twist. This number doesn't bring change through struggle. It brings peace that clears the way, just like a sudden breeze that lifts the weight of a humid day. 18 flows into your life with a quiet sense of possibility. It doesn't demand you to chase. It asks you to let go. June 2025 is a powerful turning point. The vibrations during this time support deep energetic clearing. If you've been carrying burdens around your financial struggles, your past decisions, or the identity you feel stuck inside, this is your moment not to fight harder, but to surrender smarter. And once you create that space, don't be surprised if opportunities show up unexpectedly, a conversation that leads to a job, a small idea that turns into a business, a chance encounter that changes everything. 18 doesn't promise change. It activates it, but only if you're truly ready to receive. Remember, abundance isn't just about accumulating more. It's about aligning with freedom, freedom from stress, freedom from fear, freedom to create, to expand, and to live with clarity and calm power. Here's a truth often forgotten. You can't hold on and receive at the same time. Your hands, your heart, your mind, they must be open. When you stop clinging to what's not working, the universe rushes in with what will. So let 18 guide you like a compass, not toward struggle, but toward release. Not toward blind luck, but toward conscious alignment. Let it be your reminder that the transformation you crave isn't far. It's just on the other side of what you're willing to release. And if this message touched something inside you, if it felt like more than words, then I invite you to be part of something greater. Click the thanks button below and consider offering a $50 contribution to support this channel's mission. Your gift helps this energy ripple outward, reaching others who are also searching for their deeper path. Let's pause for a moment to reflect on a number that might seem simple at first, but actually carries deep spiritual meaning. Number 10. Most people see 10 as just another step in the count, a basic milestone, a neat, round figure. But in the world of mindful living and Buddhist understanding, 10 is so much more. It's not just an endpoint, it's a sacred threshold, a quiet moment where something completes and something even more powerful prepares to begin. As we get closer to June 2025, the influence of the number 10 begins to surround us more clearly. It's not just another date on the calendar, it's a signal from the universe asking whether you're truly prepared to level up, not just in wealth, but in mindset, in purpose, in peace. Take a look at your recent life. Have you been working tirelessly behind the scenes, putting in quiet effort, saving your energy, holding on to faith even when progress felt invisible? That subtle grind, the inner resilience you've shown, hasn't gone unnoticed by the universe. And now, through the energy of 10, life is gently nudging you. You're ready. The next chapter is within reach. Buddhist wisdom teaches that life is a cycle, an endless flow of seasons. Some chapters are about struggle and surrender, others about patience and preparation. And finally, there are moments of awakening. 10 marks such a moment. It says nothing you've gone through is wasted: the setbacks, the late nights, the quiet prayers whispered into the dark. They've all been bricks in the foundation of the life you're meant to step into. And right now, you're standing at the edge of that foundation, ready to build something greater. Imagine you've been on a long path with more uphill climbs than downhill relief. There were moments where you questioned everything, where you carried weight too heavy for one soul. But now look ahead. The clouds are parting, the light is shifting, the path is beginning to clear. That's the presence of 10. It's not flashy, it doesn't scream for attention. It waits patiently, offering a moment of calm clarity before momentum returns. It's the sacred stillness just before the winds of transformation pick up again. The dreams you've quietly nurtured, the choices you were too afraid to make before now, is the time to revisit them with fresh eyes and an open heart. If money, security, or career direction has been clouded in doubt, this is your cue to trust yourself, to move with intention, to say yes to that opportunity, to take one mindful leap forward. 10 encourages presence, not pressure. It says you don't have to rush, just recognize the shift. Walk with purpose. Trust what's unfolding. Just like the Buddha reminded us that all things change with time, the number 10 reminds us that cycles complete so new ones can begin, that your patience was never in vain, that your inner work is about to pay off. So ask yourself quietly, what has come full circle in my life? What has life prepared me for right now that I couldn't have handled before? Because when you move in harmony with the number 10, you're not just reaching for abundance, you're aligning with it. Let's pause and focus on a number that often hides in plain sight. 28. It may not strike you as special at first. It might look like just another page on the calendar, another date that comes and goes without much thought. But look again. Because this number carries a quiet strength, like the calm presence of someone who doesn't speak much, but always shows up when it matters. 28 is not loud or flashy, it's consistent, and there's real power in that. This is the kind of energy that mirrors a person who's been showing up day after day, even when no one was watching. Someone who's been building something slowly, silently, watering their goals like seeds, knowing that one day they'll bloom. Not because of luck, but because of intention and belief. Let's unpack the deeper meaning behind this number. The 2 within it speaks of duality and unity, the need for connection, collaboration, and emotional balance. It's a gentle reminder that no matter how strong or ambitious you are, real progress comes when you work with others, not in isolation. In the teachings of Buddhism, we call this interdependence. Your growth is deeply tied to the people you walk, with the energy you surround yourself with. Now look at the 8, a number that practically hums with energy. It stands tall for abundance, success, and karmic reward. Not just material riches, but meaningful success, the kind that comes from doing the right things for the right reasons. It represents the reward of sustained effort, the karmic echo of what you've been giving to the world. Together, 2 and 8 form a dynamic pair. This isn't just a lucky number, it's a sacred balance point, a message from the universe saying, it's time to bring your inner vision and your outer world into harmony. If you've been nurturing a personal dream, a habit, a relationship, or even just healing quietly from within, this is your moment not to hope for success, but to recognize that it's already circling back toward you. But here's the wisdom many miss. 28 is also a reminder that solitude isn't the same as strength. In Buddhist philosophy, the Sangha, or spiritual community, is vital. It's through others that we discover our resilience, our blind spots, our deeper truths. Your path doesn't have to be walked alone. In fact, it's not supposed to be. So what should you do as this number starts to influence your life? Reach out, reconnect, collaborate, ask for help, offer help, share your vision with someone who can walk beside you. It could be a friend, a mentor, a partner, or even a new connection you've yet to meet. The energy of 28 favors those who build bridges, not those who lock themselves away. There's a beautiful quote by Thich Nhat Hanh. We are here to awaken from the illusion of our separateness, and 28 is a cosmic invitation to wake up, to realize that your strength, your wealth, your wisdom, it grows through the people you walk with. So instead of asking, what can I get from this month? Try asking, who can I grow with? Who can I support? And who can support me in return? Because when you align your personal power with the right partnerships, something magical happens. Success isn't just about reaching a goal, it becomes a shared celebration, a ripple that touches lives beyond your own. That's the energy of 28, steady, purposeful, abundant, and never alone. And if this message touched something inside you, if it felt like more than words, then I invite you to be part of something greater. Click the thanks button below and consider offering a $50 contribution to support this channel's mission. Your gift helps this energy ripple outward, reaching others who are also searching for their deeper path. Let's turn our attention to a number that might seem ordinary at first glance, 37. But beneath its surface lies a profound spiritual pulse. This isn't just a number. It's a signal, a quiet but persistent echo from the universe, nudging you to wake up from the sleepwalk of everyday life. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a routine that looks fine from the outside but feels hollow on the inside? You get up, go to work, smile when you're supposed to, check off your tasks, and yet, deep down, you feel like something essential is missing, that subtle ache in your chest, that flicker of restlessness. It's not random. It's your inner self beginning to stir. According to ancient Buddhist insight, the number 37 holds special meaning during this phase of personal awakening. It represents movement beyond illusion, the kind that happens when your soul can no longer tolerate playing small. This number shows up when you're being called not to run away from life, but to step into it more fully. You see, the energy of 37 doesn't thrive in comfort zones. It doesn't want you sitting quietly inside the walls of a life that no longer excites you. It wants you to notice the cracks in the facade and walk boldly toward the unknown that lies beyond them. Sometimes we stay in the same situations, relationships, jobs, even ways of thinking because they feel secure. But real security doesn't come from staying in place. It comes from growing into who you really are. 37 brings this growth energy with force. It's a number that whispers, "It's time." So I ask you right now, in this moment, be completely honest with yourself. Where in your life have you been playing small to stay safe? What part of you is begging to breathe and to speak, to expand? Don't dismiss those thoughts. Don't silence them. This isn't the time to suppress your truth. This is the time to name it, claim it, and take one courageous step toward it. Write it down. Say it out loud. Let the universe hear you. Because 37 doesn't hand you answers on a silver platter. It hands you a mirror. It asks you to look at your life clearly and choose something more aligned, more honest, more alive. If you're feeling something stir inside you right now, that's not just emotion, that's awakening. And trust me, you're just getting started. The next number we reveal holds the energy of new beginnings, a reset so powerful it can open doors that have long been closed. And we're getting closer to the most powerful revelation of all, the bonus number that could unlock a deeper frequency of prosperity and purpose than you've ever felt before. Stay present. Your breakthrough might just be one number away. Now, let's shift our focus to something truly special, a bonus number that many overlook. But those who pay attention often find their lives subtly changed by it. That number is 34. But this isn't just another number in the background noise of life. Number 34 is more like a quiet companion, one that walks beside you in stillness, tapping you on the shoulder with a message. You're not done growing. There's still beauty inside you waiting to be revealed. This number carries with it a current of transformation, not loud or dramatic, but steady and undeniable. Think of it like the gentle warmth that rises just before sunrise, that moment before the world wakes up. It's not there to dazzle you. It's there to wake you up. It's the kind of energy that doesn't shout but stirs something deep within your chest. Something that says, "You've waited long enough." Now begin. You might find 34 showing up in the most ordinary places: a digital clock glowing 3:34 a.m., a random seat number on your train ticket, a subtotal on a receipt, a page in a book you opened by chance. At first, it may seem insignificant, but according to Buddhist teachings, there is no such thing as coincidence. Life speaks in subtle patterns. It's only when we slow down and pay attention that we realize it's been speaking to us all along. 34, in its quiet power, is a wake-up call to move from hesitation to action. It asks you, how much longer will you wait to become who you truly are? Buddhism teaches that clinging is the root of suffering, and often, what we cling to most tightly are our excuses. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. What if I fail? But the energy of 34 doesn't wait. It meets you right where you are. It nudges you gently out of your safe zone, not to push you into chaos, but to remind you that growth only happens when we move forward, not when we stay comfortable. And here's something beautiful. This number holds a permission slip to live freely, to express what's really in your heart, to start over if needed, to change something that no longer serves you. It might be launching that long postponed dream, starting a new relationship, or even just speaking your truth after years of silence. 34 arrives like a quiet breeze at your back, helping you take that first step. But here's the secret. When you stop trying to control every outcome, when you release your grip on how things should unfold, life begins to surprise you in the best ways. You shine brighter. People notice your energy. You don't chase luck. Luck finds you because you've moved into alignment with truth, with flow, with presence. Too many of us spend our days checking boxes, achieving, producing, proving. But 34 reminds us of something deeper. Joy isn't found at the finish line. Joy is woven into the path itself. It's in the courage to be imperfect. It's in laughter that bubbles up for no reason. It's in starting something new, even if you're scared. The stories of awakened beings in Buddhism often show them smiling, not because life was perfect, but because they had let go of needing it to be. They discovered that real strength doesn't come from control, but from surrender. That's the essence of 34. Calm boldness, joyful risk, graceful action. So, if you've been asking for a sign to move forward, to live more authentically, to do the thing that scares you just a little, this is it. Let 34 be your guide. If it shows up around you this week, pay attention. Don't brush it off. Whether you see it on your phone, on a street sign, or hear it in passing conversation, let it remind you, this is your moment. Start something. Say what you mean. Take the risk. Laugh harder. Let yourself be seen. As we come to the close of this experience, give yourself this small yet powerful gift. Stillness. Just for a moment, pause everything around you. Inhale slowly, not just through your chest, but into the very core of who you are. Let these numbers, these sacred codes, settle gently into your awareness. Let their energy ripple through your thoughts, your intentions, your dreams. These aren't just digits flashing across a screen. They're subtle echoes from the universe, gentle nudges, reminding you that you're never really off course, only waiting for the right moment to realign. These numbers carry energy, reminders that your path is still unfolding, and it's leading somewhere beautiful if you're open to receive. If anything in this video touched you, whether it sparked a new thought, calmed your restless mind, or lit a quiet fire of hope, let this space know. Your presence here matters. Hit that like button, subscribe to Buddhism Trail, and write in the comments, I welcome the signs. I trust the path. Because sometimes one small shift in energy, one whispered message, one moment of belief is all it takes to change everything. Stay present, stay tuned in, and until next time, walk gently, think clearly, and live with purpose.